Hi friends. Welcome back to this week's episode of Baking Through Betty. A couple of things before we get started. I'm doing this a little earlier than I normally do. My toddler's still awake. He's a little chaotic. My teenager's home. He's in his room. My husband is gone at work. My dog is outside. He's probably gonna bark. My house is a little chaotic right now, so it's not gonna be, there might be some noise in the background of this video that normally isn't there. Another thing, if you didn't see my short from the other day, my stovetop is actually damaged from the molasses spillover. That has to be cleaned up while it's still hot. This is good to know if you have a glass top stove. Any sugary spills have to be cleaned up while it's still warm using a razor. And because we didn't have the razor kit at the time, because our old one got thrown away, I couldn't do that. And so it got razored up when it was cold. So a bunch of glass actually chipped off with the molasses when it was getting cleaned. So we can't use the normal burner that we normally use. And in an effort to save myself from another spillover, we're going to attempt to use this big bad boy because this is the next size pot up that I have. I feel like it's probably going to be too big, but hopefully it won't boil over. I feel like these videos are just getting a little bit more chaotic the further we go on, which was not necessarily my intention, but maybe that's just part of the fun in the journey. So, without further ado, let's get started. So this week we're making white chocolate fudge. Did you know that white chocolate's not actually chocolate? It's just not. So, it's exactly the same as the chocolate fudge recipe without the chocolate. So we're gonna see a little repeat of last time. I'm going to cool it differently. I'm gonna cool it in a baking sheet this time and make squares instead of a roll. So I'll try and make this a little diverse from the last one. So first things first is 2/3 cup of milk. And what you do in this recipe is you scald the milk. You see how that's pretty shallow? That's why I'm a little concerned. So to scald milk, you heat it up on medium-low until you see bubbles around the edges. So let's get over there. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook until scalding. I have it on the bigger burner just to make sure the entirety of the pot is heating up properly. Now, as it's cooking, you do want to stir it a little bit. That is how shallow that is. And I am worried about burning it. That's why I have avoided this pot. Again, it's on medium-low, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's already kind of starting to steam up. And yeah. So when we start to see bubbles forming on the edges, that's when it's scalding. So let's just get there the nice, quick, and easy way. All right. That was really easy. You see we've got bubbles coming around the edges. Next, we are going to add 2 cups of sugar. There's 1, there's 2. See, this pot's too big. That's why I had a problem with doing it in this one. The other pot's too small. It'll boil over. What a pain. With the sugar, we're also doing 1 teaspoon of corn syrup. And a dash of salt. I think that's about what I did last time. Again, I don't know how to measure a dash. That's just kind of a silly measurement that I don't know how to indicate. So we're gonna let this boil, get up to 236 degrees, take it off the heat, and then let it cool. So let's get that up to 236. Okay, I totally forgot to hit record on that last part. We got up to 236 degrees, added 2 tablespoons of butter. I quickly stirred it while it melted in, and then immediately took it off the heat. At this point, we cool it without stirring it to lukewarm. And then we add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm gonna let this cool down. I'm gonna go try and calm the toddler down. And I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Okay, so it's not obviously liquid anymore. I think it's, I wouldn't say that's lukewarm, but it's definitely warmer. I meant colder. Cooler. We're gonna add our teaspoon of vanilla. Yes, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You know 1 teaspoon's never enough. You know you can never have too much vanilla. Okay, it's basically just sugar and milk. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stir this a little just to break it up.
Can I check?
Okay, the fact that you can climb the counters like that is concerning. What do you think? Yeah? Okay, no.
No, I want
If you want to see, you can get your tower.
to. No, I want to use the counter.
No, I don't want you to use the counter. Especially since I'm about to break out the beater.
Without the beater?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be loud?
Yes.
Why? Like, what are you gonna do?
I gotta beat it.
Beat it? Why? What are you doing?
I gotta lock these in
Gotta
so they don't go flying
play.
when I turn the beater on. Okay, now that everything is stirred in, we're gonna beat it until it's no longer glossy and it's thick. Ready?
I want to stop.
I'm not done. I am not done.
Why?
I gotta beat it a little bit more.
I like it for my hands.
You like it for your hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, we're getting there. Okay, hands away.
Yeah.
Okay, cover your ears. Do you want one of the beaters?
Yeah, I like one of the beaters.
What do you think? It's just sugar and milk. What's funny is when you think of white chocolate, like that's what it tastes like. Exactly what it tastes like.
Whoa.
What's your tip? So, because we're doing the pan this time, I'm gonna take my butter and butter the pan.
Mommy, it feels so yummy.
Good. And then we're gonna put this on here and let it cool
Why?
so that we can make our fudge squares.
I got on this side.
Yeah?
Huh?
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you now. If you can't get it to spread across the whole pan, don't do it. You can do just a part of the pan. That is a thing. You okay?
Yeah. Can I eat it with my hands?
Not yet.
Why?
We have to let it cool and harden.
And harden?
Yep.
Mm.
Just like our chocolate fudge that's in the fridge. Can you please put that back up there?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm just covering 2/3 of the pan with this so that it's all, you know, even and happy and uniform and looks good. I'm gonna smooth it out. That is not safe, my dear.
Why?
You're gonna fall.
I can't fly.
I just don't want you to fall. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, let it cool down, and we'll be right back with you. All right, ham sauce. Are you stuck? There, just stand there, okay?
Why?
Well, because it is the next day. It is time to try our fudge. So I'm gonna put this down here so we can cut it.
So we can cut it?
Yep.
Why? Can I get this on this?
If you really want to. It's not a very even cut.
Bow. Bow.
There's probably people cringing on the internet right now because I'm cutting directly onto my baking sheet. That is the best way for Mommy to get this off. This is a buttered pan. It shouldn't be too hard. Oh no.
Hey.
Okay, I got our pieces. Okay, there you go. Wait, cheers. It's very grainy, very sugary. It didn't come out very fudge-like. Are you not a fan?
I'm a fan.
You like it?
Huh?
Yeah. It didn't come out as fudgy as the chocolate fudge. I don't know if that's just if I didn't cook it to temperature and caramelize the sugar enough, or I mean, I thought I got it to temperature. Or if this is just the nature of white chocolate fudge. I don't know. It's very interesting. Doesn't quite taste.
Does it
Well, it tastes.
like taste?
It tastes fine. The taste is fine. It's the texture.
I want to add another one, a piece.
You can have the rest of it. Oh well. I mean, it's not bad either way. I think definitely come December, I'm going to make this again, but with peppermint and food coloring, and do like a, you know, peppermint white chocolate fudge. Is what that is.
I would go to split my legs around
Yeah.
and get on the counter.
I don't think so. But anyways, but it. Excuse me. What do we say? We say thank you for watching
Thank you for watching.
another episode of Baking Through Betty. We will see you again next week for Panouche I think that's how that's pronounced.
Well,